Okay. Oh, phew, steady and slow now. Okay? And then just put him in that chair over there, Matthew.
You know, this is not a marathon. I think I could make my way over to that chair by myself.
Do not accuse me of hovering. You just got out of a hospital bed.
I've been walking up and down halls for days now in that hospital. Isn't that right, son?
Dad, are you really going to argue with Mom? She wants you to sit in the chair. Sit in the chair.
I do have to say one thing, though. This is great to be home. It is. So why don't I make us a nice pot of coffee?
Bo! Sit.
Sitting. Happy?
Do I look happy?
I don't know. Does she look happy to you, son?
Dad, she just wants you to follow the doctor's orders, all right? You can't overdo it.
And I won't overdo it. So please, you go to school. Don't worry about me. All right? Honey, you got to be in court. Get going.
Yeah, not until I make sure that you've got everything that you need so you're not hopping up and down and up and down. Matthew, will you get that for me, please?
Yeah.
And it better not be a babysitter. Somebody's in big trouble.
Delivery for Mr. Bo Buchanan.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Looks like a nice welcome home gift. Who's it from?
I don't know. Looks like it's from somebody that knows my favorite scat show. Old Philly. There's a little card in here. From Balsam. Love and gratitude for... Well, that's nice.
Oh. For saving my life.
You sure you don't mind putting the game off till next week?
Oh, it's okay.
I know Saturday nights are our thing, but this trip is something I can't put off.
You're working on a case?
Yeah, I need to track something down.
Like a suspect in a murder?
It's nothing that exciting.
But it's important. How come?
Well, I'm trying to find somebody's parents. Blair. What you reading?
What you doing?
Hey, nothing. I was thinking about saying hello to someone, but instead I'll say hello to you. You know, I missed you. You know that?
You just told me the other day.
So?
So, we don't usually go out for breakfast twice in 2 weeks. What's up with that?
Can I want to spend more time with my sister?
This is about what happened at school, isn't it? What Cole did to Todd Manning?
Thanks for coming, sweetheart. I know you didn't want to. Sit down. I have something I need to tell you, and, it's not gonna be easy.
I already know what it is.
No,
You think you can explain? You think you can make me understand why you're defending Todd? But I'll never understand, Mom, so don't even try.
Hey. Clerk said they should be bringing Cole up in a few minutes. Did you talk to him this morning?
So, just got to get a minute or two before they take him to wherever they are taking. I'm not really sure what's happening today.
Well, according to Nora, Cole waived his rights to a preliminary arraignment. So they call this an expedited guilty plea hearing.
Okay, so he's pleading guilty to what exactly?
All right, well, they're working that out right now. And the best case scenario is Cole doesn't do any jail time.
I'm so worried for him. I can't believe he allowed himself to get this angry and lose control like that.
Yeah, well, Manning drives people to do strange things.
Yes. Yeah, but I need to take responsibility for this, too.
You.
I set this in motion. I set this whole thing in motion by coming back here. I did. Cole and I could have stayed in California.
Wait a minute. You didn't cause this.
Not directly, no. But I had other options. Instead of making a fresh start, I chose to come back here and put us in a situation that was full of complications, not just for me, but for Cole, too. And now he's paying for those mistakes.
You got pushed down a flight of stairs. How is this your fault?
It's not.
No, it's not. It was a crime. When Manning gets out of the hospital, he's going to prison.
I don't really care about that anymore. I don't. I just care about my son. Sorry.
It's okay.
I just hate seeing you like this.
You think maybe we could lose the goose?
Sure.
Thank you. You all right?
Well, I was going to ask you that.
I'm fine.
Well, you just got out of the hospital, okay? Thanks. You should be home resting.
I'm not talking about me. Come here. Come here. That had to have been the longest night of your life. Did you get through it okay?
Well, I had help.
Excuse me, what kind of help? Aww. It's beautiful.
Star brought it for me last night. I was hoping she'd be here.
Oh, honey, it's still early. She's probably on her way.
Yeah, probably.
See how he did that? See how he left out that part about saving Rax's life?
I'm a cop, okay? There was a weapon. We are trained to do what we do. It's instinct.
No, Dad. Taking a gun from somebody, that's training. Taking a bullet, that's being a hero.
Stop.
Oh, no. Hey. Let the boy be proud of his father, all right? You are a hero. Live with it.
You don't think that Balsam would do the same thing for me?
Probably. He really looks up to you. Guys like father and son.
Well, yeah, that's because Balsam never had a dad. You know, at least he never had one that cared enough to be there for him, so I fill in gaps. You're okay with that?
Why wouldn't I be?
Well, good. Because there's something I want you to never forget. You are numero uno, and you always will be.
I know, Dad. It's cool. Rex needs a dad, and you're the best there is. He's lucky to have you. So am I.
Some kid hired you to find his parents?
Actually, my client is not a kid.
Sometimes people don't know exactly where they came from. So at a certain point in their life, they decide they want to find out.
Because it turns out that if your parents aren't who you thought they were, sometimes it makes you feel like you're not who you thought you were either. Does that make sense?
Sort of.
Anyway, I got a lead that might help give this guy some answers.
Some guy?
Yeah, and if I can get him those answers, maybe he can get a fresh start.
You're not gonna stop being my dad, are you?
What are you talking about?
When you find out who your parents are you gonna go live with them?
I was just looking over some forms for the kids. The school sends over so many forms for me to fill out.
When you're a lawyer, your life is filling out forms.
It's not necessary, really. It's okay.
You're hiding something.
No, I'm
What is it, a
not.
love letter from a secret admirer?
I do
You know, I'm
not
gonna get my hands
have
on
a
it sooner or
secret
later. Let me
admirer.
have it.
No, come on. Let's just drop it, all right?
Okay, fine. I'll respect your privacy.
Thank you.
I'm a liar.
Elijah, please don't.
See who your secret admirer
Don't
is.
read it. It's none of your business. Please.
Hey, Delgado. Oh, my God. Brain tumor? Day is dying.
Danny, can't stop you from thinking what you want to think. But there's a tradition in this country. People are innocent until they're proven guilty.
So why didn't you say that? When I asked you if you thought Todd pushed Dr. Sabick, you didn't say he was innocent. You said you didn't know.
Well, I also didn't say Todd was guilty.
Just stop, okay? This is just words, just legal garbage.
Well, Danny, I'm a lawyer.
Well, don't be a lawyer right now, okay? Just look me in the eyes and tell me the truth. The truth, Mom. That's so hard.
Sometimes the truth can be the hardest thing there is.
Yes, obviously I know what happened at your school, Des. I just wish you weren't there.
I'm okay. I'm not the one that got the beat down.
Yeah, but having to stand there and witness it is bad enough.
No worse than what I can see on cable.
Okay, I get it. You're tough. But I saw what Todd Manning's injuries were. And I know you saw them happen. So talk to me.
It was bad. But it was worse for Star and Danny. I mean, he's their father. And Danny was just getting to know him.
Just answer the question, Mom. Do you think Todd did it or not?
I would be lying if I told you I didn't think it were possible.
It's more than possible. He's been violent with women before.
Yes, but past behavior isn't always
What if he wasn't my father? If he wasn't my father and you didn't have this weird bond with him, would you even think about whitewashing him like this?
That is not a fair question, Mika. More importantly, it's not relevant. He is your father, and I do have a bond with him. Look, sweetheart, sometimes things aren't always as black or white as they seem, okay?
I think it's pretty simple. People are good or they're bad, and Todd Manning has been bad his entire life.
I am not going anywhere, Shane. I will always be your dad. Let's not go jumping to any crazy conclusions here.
But the guy who's looking for his parents, that's you, right?
You figured that out, huh?
Well, duh.
Have you been eavesdropping on private conversations?
No, just sometimes I hear things. Like, maybe you think you're whispering, but you're really not.
I've never denied having a big mouth.
So you probably have some questions. So maybe it's time for it all to come out. Mitch, Skylar, Allison, our friend the nurse.
You sure about that? We could be here all day.
I've got time.
He's got time.
Okay. Kid, here goes.
Newspaper, remote, phone, drugs, magazines, tissues, orange juice, sandwich, and blanket.
Just think, if they drop the big one, I'll be able to survive right here and not have to leave this couch for like months.
Yes, that is the idea. Because I want to make sure that you don't get up and start roaming around.
Well, I gotta get up and I gotta practice my dance moves for the wedding. You ready to call off the wedding yet?
Never. Never, never, never. Absolutely not.
Okay.
And if I'm being a pain in the neck, it's only because I really want you to be 100% when we walk down the aisle.
And I will be, okay? Now, go to court. Don't worry about me.
Okay. Oh, my God. What I would give just to skip it today.
Why, because you want to stay home with Dad, or because you don't want to prosecute Cole?
Well, let me put it to you this way. If I have to go to work and I have to prosecute someone, I sure wish it was Todd Manning instead of Cole.
Yeah, but unfortunately, Cole went after Manning in a room full of witnesses, including you. So now your mom's got a job to do.
Look, speaking of the whole witness thing, I don't have to take the stand, do I?
Look, traffic was pretty bad this morning, so maybe Star's caught in that.
Or maybe she's just not coming.
Why wouldn't she?
You know, she has her mind made up. She chose her dad, not me.
What about the eyewitness?
Star thinks that she's still lying.
Why? What reason would Hannah have to lie?
No reason. You know, Star's positive that she just, made it up so that she can just break us up, so that she can have me for herself.
So Star's completely convinced that Todd is innocent?
Yeah, Todd is innocent, and everything that Hannah said, she made up for no reason.
Is there any possibility Star could be right?
But I'm sorry, that was a real jerky thing to do. I was just playing. I had no idea. How long has Taya known about this? And when did she tell you?
She didn't tell me. I just found out.
Found out how?
There was a file on Dr. Evans's desk. Had Taya's name on it, and I just picked it up and looked at it. I wasn't snooping, Elijah. I swear to you I wasn't. I was at the hospital, and I heard a crash in one of the offices, so I went in there to make sure everybody was okay, that nobody was hurt, and Taya was there, and she was really upset. And I just assumed that she was upset about Todd, so when she left, I saw the name, picked up the report.
This is a confidential file, though, Blair. It's kind of illegal to remove it from the hospital.
It is, and I didn't. I made a copy. Elijah, please, I had to buy some time because I had to make sense of everything.
Blair, you're not a doctor.
I know. But I'm a mother. And Taya's a mother. Before I knew why she was upset, I said some awful things. Awful.
What did you say?
I said that, it's likely that Todd is going to go to prison and that, Danny is definitely going to need her mother to always be there for her. Always be there. Can you imagine how that must have made her feel?
But you didn't know, Blair.
Yeah, I do now. And the reality is that, Danny is likely to lose both of her parents. God, I never thought I'd be saying this, but poor Taya.
People are not, generally speaking, all bad or all good.
Todd wasn't much older than I am when he raped Dr. Saybrook. That's starting pretty young, isn't it? And after all these years, how could he attack her again? How could he do that?
We don't know that he did. Danny, you don't really know Todd. You don't. All you've known is what other people say about him.
Yeah, that's what he tried to say.
When?
Yesterday.
You spoke to him yesterday?
Yes, I spoke with him, and I told him exactly what I think of him.
You know, you and me, we're the lucky ones. Our parents are awesome.
You got that right.
Some people don't have it so good. If your dad is Todd Manning. Hey, I didn't know Danny was here.
Des, wait.
Hi, guys.
Hey. Hi. How are you, sweetheart?
I was just coming to see how Danny was doing. I've been thinking about you a lot after what happened with your dad.
I don't have a dad. I used to. I used to have a dad I could actually respect. His name is Ross Rayburn. No, I'm done with Todd Manning. He'll never be my father. And after what he did to Cole's mom, I don't want anything more to do with him.
I'm not so sure this is going to go to trial, sweetheart.
But Matthew, if it does go to trial and you're asked to testify, you're not going to have to make any kind of a judgment. You just say what you saw.
Well, what I saw was pretty bad. I mean, Cole was out of control.
Well, like your mom says, hopefully it won't go to trial.
Well, if Cole pleads guilty.
How'd you get so smart?
His mom's an attorney.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, if she doesn't get to court pretty soon, she just might get disbarred.
Okay, I'm going. You be good.
I'm always good.
Oh, right? You believe that? I got a bridge to sell you. Behave, you two. I love you. Ditto for you.
Well, I better go to school. You need anything before I go?
No, wait, well, you could give me an update.
On
the status of a certain
friendship?
Danny.
Yeah. How's she doing with the whole Manning situation?
Well, I texted her and let her know that I was here if she needed to talk.
Good. What'd she say?
Nothing. She never wrote back.
So then the nurse gave me this.
She said when she found your dad at the hospital, that necklace was wrapped in his blanket.
So this is like your birth parents?
Probably.
They never came back?
No. But even if they would have, they wouldn't have found me because, remember the woman we told you about, Allison?
The one who worked for Miss Lawrence?
Right. She gave me to Roxy after Roxy's baby died.
But Grandma didn't think that her baby died. She thought that you were hers.
Yeah. I'm sorry this is all so confusing. I just need you to understand why I have to take this trip, because if I can find the person who made that necklace, maybe I can track down the person who was the other half.
You can find out who you are?
Well, I know who I am. Shane, in a lot of ways. I'm your father. That will never change, but I do have some questions.
So do I.
Well, go ahead, honey. Ask whatever you need to know.
Okay, so Grandma thought she was your mom, but she really isn't.
Right. Allison lied to her.
So if Grandma's not really your mom, she's not really my grandma either.
Are you seriously suggesting that Hannah could be the one who's lying?
We all want to put Manning away, but it has to be by the book. We have to consider every angle.
How's this for an angle? He had motive, he had opportunity, and someone saw him push me. Just because Star doesn't happen to believe her.
Star is never going to believe anyone that says that her dad did it.
Star's been defending her father for so long, it's second nature. Doesn't mean he's innocent.
He's guilty. Okay, we have an eyewitness. Right? No matter what Star says, Hannah has no reason to lie.
Guess that's why you didn't get any sleep last night, huh?
How could I? Everything I said just made things worse.
It was a misunderstanding, Blair. You assumed Taya was obsessing over Todd and whether or not he'd committed that crime.
Yeah, but instead she was so worried about her daughter. And who was going to take care of her when she wasn't there to do it? Taya's a good mother, Eli. And I told her that. Little did I know that was just the opposite of everything she needed to hear.
Don't beat yourself up.
Oh, well, you didn't hear what I said.
Well, it couldn't have been that.
No, it was awful. I'm telling you, terrible. Went on and on about what a waste of time it was to have Todd in my life, and how him being there was like...
Like what?
Like dying a little bit every day. I told her I wasn't going to do it anymore. That I had made the choice to live, and that she should too. You know what she said? What if I can't? What if I can't? Did you tell Todd that? You don't want anything more to do with him?
I told him I'm not like you. I can't make excuses for him. I can't look the other way.
Daniela, I don't look the other way.
Yes, you have. You say he's complicated, but it's more than that. He's evil.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean
No, don't go. I'm not afraid for you to hear the truth. It's my mother who's afraid.
You know what I'm afraid of? Convicting someone who's not here to defend himself.
You know what he actually said to me? That I'm a spoiled brat because of you. Felt like it would have been better for me to be raised by a rapist.
He didn't mean that. Daniela, he said that because he was hurt, okay?
Listen, let me give you a ride to school. I think Tay and Danny need time.
No, we don't. We're done.
Daniela,
No, I'm walking to school. I need some fresh air. Des, come with me.
Oh, sure. I'll see you later.
Danny, I love you. God, she is so angry.
Did you tell her about the diagnosis?
I didn't have the chance.
Well, it's probably best that you did until you get a second opinion.
I already did.
When?
This morning. The doctor confirmed what you told me.
I'm dying.
I'm sorry.
I should have taken your word for it. You are the best neurosurgeon in the country.
Still, I was hoping that another pair of eyes would have caught something that I missed. I wish that had happened to him. I really do.
I know.
Is there anything that I can do?
Just keep the news to yourself for a little bit longer.
Of course. But don't wait too long to call my office to make an appointment for your treatments.
Right. I'll be in touch.
I'm counting on it.
I've got to go talk to Taya.
No, Elijah, please, no. You can't talk to Taya because she doesn't even know that I know. And I don't know if she's told Todd or Danny, so please. Come on. Don't say anything to her yet, and please. Promise me.
All right, that's fine. I have to be back in court anyway.
Oh, right. Right, for Cole. Sorry, I know he must be going through hell. It's really hard on Star, too.
Nora has offered a reduced charge, luckily, and Cole's agreed to the guilty plea, so now it's just a matter of finding a judge to go along with it.
I'll keep my fingers crossed.
Thanks. Meanwhile, what are we going to do about this?
I don't know yet.
We'll figure something out. Huh?
Matthew, I wouldn't read too much into Danny not getting back to you right away, okay? Because she's got a lot going on right now.
I know, and that's why I thought she might want to talk to me about it. To somebody who actually cares.
And I'm sure that when she does, you're going to be the go-to guy.
I hope so. Well, maybe if I go to school early, we'll have some time to talk about it.
Good idea. Why don't you get going?
Okay, what are you going to do? Let's practice your dance moves.
Well, I'm going to just sit right here on this couch and try to figure out how the hell to give your mom the wedding that will top our first one.
Okay, we're not going to focus on Todd right now. Today is about you, Cole. I've met with your attorney, and once he gets here and we hammer out some specifics, the goal is to keep you out of jail, if at all possible.
Thanks.
Oh, don't thank me until we hear what the judge has to say.
Come here. Come here.
You still have your grandma, Shane. There's no way in hell she's going to give you up. And I bet you don't want to give her up either.
I don't, but if she's not really your mom.
Honey, a mom isn't just someone who gives birth to you.
That's
you
right.
know? Yeah.
And I know I keep trying to talk about finding my real parents. That's not the right way to put it, because there's nothing that's not real about Roxy except maybe her nails.
Or her roots.
But she'd be there for me no matter what. And I wouldn't trade her for anyone.
Because family is not just about blood. At all.
Damn right it's not. This is what it's about. And you are my precious pain-in-the-ass grandson. And I don't give a blank what anybody thinks.
Me neither.
And you, Rex, you are my heart. I don't care about your bio mother at all, because she's never going to love you the way I do. Look what you did to me. I'm just a hot mess.
You look fine, Grandma. Did you hear what I said about how Dad got this?
Yeah, that if he finds the other half of the heart, probably figure out who dropped him off at the hospital.
Jeweler in Santa Fe says the necklace is the work of a local artist.
So when Rex gets out there, he's hoping that the person will remember who the necklace was made for.
Sounds like a plan to me.
So I was wondering, do you think you could watch Shane for a night or two?
Are you kidding? I'll stay with him as long as you want me to.
I don't understand. Why do you need somebody to watch Shane?
Because I'm going with you.
Dr. Saybrook.
Yes.
I'm Philip Shaw. I'm an associate of Elijah Clark's, and he's asked me to represent your son here today.
I don't understand. Where's Eli?
Oh, well, unfortunately, he was unavoidably detained by another court, but he's already worked out all the particulars with the DA, so I'm simply here to say yes, Your Honor.
Really? That's all you have to do?
I'm sorry. I know this is unnerving, but I have no reason to believe that this case will go anything but completely smoothly. So, if you excuse me, I have to take a moment to confer with counsel.
Oh, okay.
DA Hannah?
Yeah, hi. Hi.
So you got Eli's call?
Yes, I did. It's nice to know that Judge Fitzwater can still keep us lawyers on our toes.
So Eli's apprised me of all the details.
Yeah. And there's an agreement. Simple assault.
2 years probation. Problem?
That's very lenient. I don't think the judge is going to go for that.
Like Eli likes to say, go big or go home.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Danny, wait. What? Are you sure you want to go in there? Well, why wouldn't I? It's just going to bring back a lot of bad stuff with what happened with Cole and what happened to your dad.
What happened, happened. I can't pretend that it didn't.
Hey, Jess. What's up?
Hey, my brother told me that your dad was getting out of the hospital today.
Yeah, he did. Me and my mom brought him home.
Finally, some good news. Hasn't been a lot of that lately.
Yeah, I know, especially for Danny. Have you seen her?
She's in there.
Thanks.
Taya, I need to see you.
Why? Has something changed with Todd?
No, this isn't about Todd.
What then?
You know what? I really don't want to talk to you about it over the phone. Can you come over to Dorian's?
What's going on, Blair?
Look, I wouldn't ask you if it weren't really important. But if you can't get here, then just tell me where you want to meet. Just make it someplace quiet so we can talk.
No, your place is fine. I'm on my way.
Never mind. I don't have to go. I mean, if you think I'll be in the way.
No, it's not that.
You know what? I was being pushy.
No, you're not.
I just thought I could help. But it's really none of my business, so...
I never said that it was none of your business.
Look, traveling together, it would be like we're still... And, I mean, we're not.
Yeah, but you know, you could be. And Rexy, you know what they always say? 2 heads is better than 1.
Right. And every good investigator needs a good assistant. Right, Dad? That's what you always say.
Is that what I always say?
Hey, listen, don't go breaking my heart here, okay? I'm gonna be bonding with my grandson, so don't break your word.
Okay. Looks like we're hitting the road together, Marasco. How long is it gonna take you to pack?
I'll be ready before you.
Want a bet?
Yeah.
Come on, get out of here.
Do you think they'll ever get back together?
Well, I'm not gonna count my chickens, but I think we got a good start.
This is what I would call one tough act to follow.
And keeping in mind that the defendant was not in possession of a weapon at the time of the incident, the district attorney's office is willing to reduce the charges to simple assault.
Well, weapon or no weapon, the defendant caused serious bodily harm. Enough to put the victim in the hospital, if I'm not mistaken.
There's a question of intent, Your Honor. Without a lethal weapon, it's not clear whether my client's actions were premeditated.
And which is why, after a lengthy conversation with counsel for the defense, we are willing to agree to a lesser charge.
Well, I'm not.
Excuse me?
I won't allow this plea bargain.
Are you in here by yourself?
I'm not sure. Destiny said that being in here would bring it all back.
She was right.
So let's go somewhere else.
No.
Look, Danny, I'm really worried about you. Ever since it all happened. I went to the hospital to look for you, but you were with your mom, so I left, and then when I came back to look for you again, you were gone.
I went to the park.
By yourself?
Look, I'm okay, Matthew. You don't have to worry about me.
Can't help it after everything that happened with you and your dad.
Don't call him that anymore, okay?
What do you mean?
I don't want to talk about Todd Manning. He's dead to me. This is what I just told my mom. If she keeps defending him, she's dead to me, too.
Thank you for coming all the way over here.
Listen, Blair, if this is about me defending Todd...
No, I told you over the phone. It's not about Todd. Well, not directly anyway.
I don't understand what that means. I'm sorry.
I'm too.
Okay, now you're scaring me. What the hell is going on?
A lot. And I know about it. All about it. And that's what I'm trying to say to you.